Hello, and welcome back to Famous Stories in English. This is your space to listen slowly, repeat with me, and practice speaking step by step. I am happy you are here today. In this lesson, I will speak clearly and use simple, natural words. I will also repeat ideas so you can shadow my voice and practice your pronunciation. Together, we will focus on building confidence, not perfection. Today's topic is daily routine. What do you do in the morning? How do you spend your afternoon? What is your evening like? By the end of this practice, you will be able to talk about your daily routine in English with full sentences and clear ideas. So, get ready, relax, listen carefully, and repeat after me. Let's begin. Why is it useful to practice your daily routine in English? Because it is simple, real, and part of your life every single day. You don't need to think about complicated subjects. You don't need to talk about history or science. You only need to describe what you already do. When you talk about your routine, the words are easy to remember. You know them well because they are part of your own life. That makes practice natural and effective. And here is the best part. When you describe your day, you are using English that is practical and real. English that you can use when meeting new people or speaking with friends. Let's imagine a short conversation. Someone asks you, "What did you do today?" If you practice this skill, you can answer easily. For example, I got up at 6:30. I had breakfast. I went to work. In the evening, I cooked dinner and watched a show. That is simple communication. Not perfect English, but real English. And that is your goal. Even if you are alone, you can still practice. Even if you feel shy, you can still speak out loud. The important thing is to try. The morning is the beginning of the day. It gives you energy. It sets the mood for everything that comes after. Now, let's practice some morning sentences together. Listen first, then repeat after me. I usually wake up around 7 a.m. Sometimes I get up earlier if I have a busy day. If I go to bed late, I feel tired the next morning. I stay in bed for a few minutes and think about my plans. I take a deep breath and stretch my body. Then I sit up slowly and stand on my feet. I walk to the bathroom and brush my teeth. I brush carefully for 2 minutes. I wash my face with cool water. It helps me feel awake. Sometimes I take a shower when I feel sleepy. After that, I put on clean and comfortable clothes. If I have work or a class, I choose something more formal. Now let's talk about breakfast. I usually eat bread, eggs, or fruit. Sometimes I eat cereal with milk and a banana. If I have more time, I make oatmeal or pancakes. I drink coffee most mornings. On other days, I drink tea because it feels light and fresh. While I eat, I sometimes check the news or watch a short video. Other times, I just enjoy the quiet moment. Before I leave home, I check my phone. I read my messages. I look at my calendar for the day. I pack my bag with the things I need: my phone, my keys, my notebook, and a bottle of water. Then I put on my shoes and step outside. Now let's shadow a short story about my morning. Listen, then repeat after me, sentence by sentence. In the morning, I usually wake up around 7. I stay in bed for a few minutes and think about my plans. I stretch, yawn, and then I get up. I brush my teeth and wash my face with cold water. Sometimes I take a shower, especially if I feel sleepy. After that, I put on clean clothes and check the mirror. I go to the kitchen and prepare my breakfast. I usually eat toast with butter and fruit. I drink a cup of coffee because it gives me energy. While I eat, I sit by the window and enjoy the quiet. Before I leave, I check my phone, pack my bag, and put on my shoes. Then I step outside and begin my day. Afternoon routine. The afternoon is the middle part of the day. Many people are busy in the afternoon. Some go to work, some go to school, others stay at home. Whatever you do, it's a good time to practice English. Let's say some useful afternoon sentences. Listen first, then repeat after me. After lunch, I usually go back to work. I sometimes feel sleepy after eating. I check my emails and reply to the important ones first. I read messages from coworkers or classmates. I often have meetings in the afternoon. If I work from home, I sit at my desk and use my laptop. I write reports or prepare presentations. I look at my calendar to plan the rest of the day. I like to keep my desk clean and organized. Around 3, I usually take a short break. I make tea or drink some water. Sometimes I eat a small snack like fruit or a cookie. If I have time, I take a short walk to get fresh air. The afternoon is also a great moment to practice English. I sometimes listen to a podcast while walking. Other times, I read a short story or an article online. I practice repeating sentences out loud. Shadowing helps me speak more naturally. Now let's practice a short afternoon story. Listen, then repeat after me, one line at a time. After lunch, I usually return to my desk. I check my emails and make a short to-do list. I often have a meeting with my team. We talk about what we did in the morning and what we will do next. After the meeting, I take a short break. I drink tea and eat a small snack. If I have free time, I use it to study English. I listen to a podcast, read an article, or shadow a video. Before I finish work, I write down what I did today. I also write one simple sentence in English to describe how I feel. This helps me stay organized and motivated. Evening routine. The evening is a special time. It is when you slow down, rest, and review your day. Let's practice some evening sentences together. Listen first, then repeat after me. I usually come home around 6 p.m. I take off my shoes and sit down for a few minutes. I sometimes watch the news or listen to music. I prepare dinner, or if I am tired, I order food. I eat dinner with my family at the table. We talk about our day and share stories. After dinner, I clean the kitchen and wash the dishes. Sometimes I go for a short walk after eating. Before bed, I like to read a book or listen to soft music. I brush my teeth and take a shower. I usually go to bed around 10:30 or 11 p.m. Evening is not just the end of the day. It is also the time to relax, reflect, and prepare for tomorrow. Mini story, my evening. Now let's shadow a short story about my evening. Listen carefully, then repeat after me. In the evening, I usually arrive home around 6 p.m. I take off my shoes and rest on the sofa for a while. Sometimes I watch a short video or listen to music. Then I prepare dinner. I usually cook something simple like rice and vegetables. If I feel tired, I order food online. I eat at the table and talk with my family about the day. After dinner, I wash the dishes and clean the table. Sometimes I go for a short walk in the neighborhood. It helps me relax before bed. When I return, I read a few pages of a book. I brush my teeth, take a shower, and get ready to sleep. I usually go to bed before 11 p.m. so I can wake up early. Great job today. You practiced listening. You repeated full sentences, and you shadowed a real daily routine. This is not just study. This is real English. English you can use in everyday life. Remember, you don't need to be perfect. You only need to try. One sentence today, two sentences tomorrow. Soon, you will tell your whole story in English. Keep practicing your daily routine. The more you repeat, the more natural it becomes. Your confidence will grow step by step. Come back to this lesson often. Listen again. Shadow again. Each time, add more details to your story. I am proud of your effort today. Keep listening, keep speaking, and keep believing in yourself. This is Famous Stories in English. Thank you for practicing with me. See you in the next lesson.